Hey, kia ora whānau, you're here with me, the maoriwargamer, and today we'll be playing a Star Wars Legion battle report. Welcome whānau to this 1000-point Star Wars Legion battle report with your host, the maoriwargamer. The epic finale after 4 exciting weeks of Star Wars Legion battle reports, closing off the Battle for Tatooine saga, which has seen the Rebel Alliance hunt down the Empire remnants following the destruction of the second Death Star and the Rebel victory on Endor. Feel free to go back and watch the previous 3 missions if you haven't to catch yourself up with the story. After securing an abandoned outpost in the previous mission, an ancient Jedi Temple has been uncovered. Its secrets are waiting to be unlocked by the last Jedi, Luke Skywalker. The Empire have fought fiercely and cannot allow the rebels and thus the Jedi to gain further power. To those means, the Emperor himself has commanded his forces on Tatooine to crush the rebels and seize the temple. So victory conditions for this game are rather simple. Both sides are looking to race in towards the Jedi Temple and claim the Jedi relic within. Their way is barred by this debris that has piled there after years. So Palpatine, Vader, or Luke could clear this debris using their using their Force powers. Alternatively, a trooper unit can clear the debris using this turret up here, manning the turret and destroying it from above. And the rebels also have a commando saboteur with enough firepower to clear that as well. So different options to clear the path, fight the way through into the Jedi Temple and secure the relic for themselves. 5 turns, see who holds it after the 5th turn and who will achieve ultimate victory in the battle for Tatooine. So just want to give a quick thank you to the positive reception for these battle reports. Pretty low-key channel, low budget compared to the bigger channels you see. And learning as we play. So I've been overwhelmed by the views and feedback, and we'll be taking a short break so I can come back with bigger and better stories, more units, more terrain, looking to return in March 2020. Also like to thank one of the viewers, Sentinel78, for their guidance they have given. It's been invaluable, helped polish up the quality of the battle reports, and definitely owe you a beer one day if you ever find yourself in New Zealand. But without further ado, let's take a closer look at the armies we'll be playing with today and kick into turn 1, Star Wars Legion. We have 940 points of Rebel Alliance led by General Leia Organa, who's equipped with improvised orders. She's accompanied by a Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker, equipped with Force reflexes and Force push, and the rogue smuggler Han Solo, equipped with improvised orders and hunter. We have 3 5-man Rebel Trooper squads. This squad here is equipped with the Ion Trooper and targeting scopes. This squad here is equipped with the Z6 Trooper targeting scopes. This squad here is the Z6 Trooper as well and targeting scopes. We have a 5-man Rebel Commando squad with the Proton Charge Saboteur and Recon Intel upgrades. We have a 4-man Wookiee Warrior squad with Tenacity, Emergency Stims, and the Bowcaster Wookiee upgrades. And topping it off with the AT-RT Walker with the Rotary Blaster and Long Range Comlink. We have 980 points of Empire led by Emperor Palpatine. He has Force Choke, Anger, and Commanding Presence. He is accompanied by his Sith Enforcer Darth Vader. He's equipped with Force Choke, Saber Throw, and Force Push. And also General Vez here, he's equipped with Recon Intel. 2 6-man Stormtrooper squads, red and yellow. This squad here with the additional Trooper upgrade and the ZL6 Lightning Gun, whatever that is. Over here is the extra Trooper and the rocket launcher. We have a 4-man Imperial Royal Guard squad with the Electro Staff Trooper upgrade. We have the Heavy Weapons team with the Barrage Generator upgrade. And we have a 2-man Speeder Bike squad. Turn 1 command phase initiative with the Empire player. Flipping our order cards. 3. Somebody has to save our skins, Leia, and 2 units. 1 unit, hey? Holding back a bit, eh? Cool, so initiative to the rebels will kick in a turn 1 activation. Alright, turn 1 activation. Orders issued to Leia, to the AT-RT and the rebel commandos. Opponents issued orders to the red stormtrooper squad. So going to activate Leia first. Scratch that, going to activate the rebel commandos. So turn 1 activation, just move the rebel commandos twice behind this cover. So remember, we're looking to clear the debris here, using the rebel commando saboteur can blow it. Trooper unit can get up here and activate the gun, or one of our force users can use the force to clear the debris as well. Make their way into the temple and seize the Jedi relic. But if we clear that too early and our forces aren't ready to move in, then it'll be a bit of a fight. So, going to play strategically. Move on to my opponent for his activation for the Empire. So, red stormtrooper squad has moved forward, and that guy with the sniper is going to shoot into the rebel commandos. They're behind cover. Let's roll your 2 dice. 2 blanks. 1 blank, 1 hit. So that hit will be cancelled out as our guys are in cover, which is upgraded to heavy cover, thanks to their abilities. So next activation for the rebels. So next activation, a double movement from our rebel troopers. Empire has activated Emperor Palpatine, who's moving forward towards the debris. So that's a speed 1 you need to be in range of. To try and do a force push. Alright, so so Darth Vader and the Imperial Royal Guards have activated just to gain double movements, looking to secure the area near the debris so that they can move in and hold off the rebels. Rebel troopers and Luke Skywalker have moved as well from the village. Again, mirroring the actions of the Empire. Alright, so Han Solo has activated double movement up there. The Empire has activated the yellow stormtrooper squad. They are desperate for anything, so they're moving once, and one guy's going to shoot in, rolling his black dice. Triple blanks. 1 blank. 1 hit. So 1 defense roll. So Leia's just activated, moving forward and using take cover 2, giving a dodge token to the rebel troopers here and here. These guys got a suppression token but managed to save the hit. Now Leia's command card that we played at the start means another unit with a face-up order token can activate. So the AT-RT has moved forward and is going to open fire into the Royal Guards up here. Empire activation, battle for Tatooine, 2 speeder bikes. They make their compulsory move, their single move, and move forward to shoot into the AT-RT. AT-RT previous turn managed to kill one of the Royal Guards, wound one of them, and a suppression token placed. So speeder bikes, let's see what you can do. 4 misses, please. Blanks. 3 hits. So the speeders rolled 2 regular hits, 1 critical hit. Impact 1 allows them to increase one of those regular hits to a crit. Armor means the other regular hit result is cancelled out. So 2 defense rolls to be made. Walla walla wham. 2 blanks, 2 wounds, 4 left. So the Wookiee warriors have taken 2 movements forward. The whole rebel front line has moved forward actually. My opponent has activated General Veers from the random order pool, moved him once, and Veers is going to try and shoot into the rebel commandos, rolling triple blanks. 1 hit, cancelled out by cover. Low cover becomes high on the commandos.
He cancels out cover.
Does he? Turn 1 completed for the Battle for Tatooine epic finale. The Rebel Alliance, all sides moving forward, no losses from their end. The line moving forward, these rebels, and Han looking to quickly scale up to the top of the platform. activate the weaponry and clear the debris. Red Stormtrooper unit also has the same idea from the looks of things, but Darth and Palpatine are well within. The heavy weapons team has moved forward, fortified in this position. So it's going to be a rough, a murder spree when they unleash their barrage generator and open fire onto the advancing rebels. So the stakes are high. The secrets of an untouched Jedi Temple hidden on Tatooine. Both sides desperately want it, and it's going to be a fight to capture it. We'll see who wins. We'll go into the command phase for turn 2. See what orders are laid down. Initiative token passing to the rebels. Command phase for turn 2, Star Wars Legion Battle Report, maoriwargamer. Commands issued, flippies, 2 to 2. Initiative to me, so rebels with initiative once again. Alright, so orders issued for turn 2, rebels with the initiative. AT-RT has been ordered, as well as Han Solo. Elite crackshot rogue smuggler. What mischief will he get up to? Who knows? We'll have to see how the game pans out. But this is a hotly contested area. Another way for victory. Red Stormtrooper unit activating again, as well as the speeder bikes over there. So we'll see what happens. Activate for rebels turn 2. AT-RT has activated, taking aim and going to shoot into the heavy weapons platform. So we've had 3 regular hits, 1 critical hit into the heavy weapons team. My opponent's activating the Royal Guards with Guardian 2. So they're going to cancel up to 2 of those hits. So meaning 1 regular hit into the heavy weapons and 1 crit. But the Royal Guards are going to dive in. So roll your defense dice for the guards. 1 blank. So suffer 1 wound for each blank result. You already got 1 guy wounded. So wham. Alright, so AT-RT's opened fire. This guy, whoa, dead. Still 2 more shots to save for the heavy weapons team though. Alright, so the heavy weapons team, 1 result to save since it's in cover. So rolling that red dice, saving that hit, he's fine. Speeder bikes zoom across the sands of Tatooine, opening fire with their blasters into the rebel trooper squad here. Oh. Did surges do anything?
They surge to attacks as well.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 regular hits, 1 crit. Yeah. 5 white dice to save the hits from the speeder bikes. White dice are pretty notorious, but the force is strong in my family. Oh, 3 guys dead.
What are they, commandos or troopers?
Troopers.
No.
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 Alright, so the defense surges turn to successes. So 3 rebels mowed down. Bodies disappear within the sand. It's a deadly assault by the speeder bikes. I'll need to take them out as a target of priority if we're looking to secure the Jedi Temple. Alright, so 3 rebels dead to the fire of the speeder bikes. Suppression token placed on them. Han Solo, seeing this, knows he needs to take swift and immediate action. He's racing forward towards the ladder of the mining platform. I'm going to take a shot into the speeder bikes first. 2 red dice. 1 hit. Yep, so 1 hit, so 1 white dice defense.
Nope, guess not.
Oh, no, wait, but he's got pierce. So I'll go straight through. Alright, so Han landed 1 wound onto the speeder bike. That's enough, that's a start. He's also going to take his second shot into the Red Stormtrooper squad. 2 shots. Come on, bro. 1 crit, 1 hit. All those defense. We've got Pierce equipped as well. Boom. 2 dead. Han Solo blows off the top of his pistol. Get out of here. Red Stormtrooper squad has made a double movement onto the platform, inches away from the turret, to clear the debris and make the way into the Jedi Temple and recover the relic. Drawing from the random order pool for activation for the rebels, sees the rebel commandos issued orders. The heavy weapons team ordered for the Empire. Rebel commando is going to shoot into the heavy weapons team. 5 black dice. We've also used an aim token, and they also have targeting scopes equipped. So 1 hit, 2 hits, and I'm going to use the aim token to re-roll 3 of those dice. 3 hits dealt by the rebel commandos into the heavy weapons team. 3 red defense dice. See what happens. 3 defense surge. I think that's a nothing. Please be nothing.
Oh no, it is something.
Alright, so success for the rebel commandos. Those 3 defense surge rolls translate to nothing for the heavy weapons team. So he is critically wounded, 1 wound remaining, and he's going to activate next. So heavily wounded, heavy weapons team is going to open fire, retaliate against the rebel commandos, shooting in there.
And 1 more what dice?
Surges are hits.
Yep.
So 2 regular hits and 2 crit hits. 2 white dice for defense for the rebel commandos after the volley of fire from the heavy weapons team. Is the force with us now? The force is with us, I promise you. The force! Blank. Oh, no force. Drawing from the random order pool, turn number 2. The elite forces on both sides. So the Wookiee warriors, for me, the Royal Guards, the remaining Royal Guards. Wookiee warriors going to fire in with their right pistols and the bowcaster into the speeder bikes here. So opening fire, and I get 1 more white dice to re-roll. You know, we're not millionaires. Just, you know, people making ends meet, trying to have enough to put food in our stomach, roof over our head. So, you know, can't order 1 million dice, bro. I'd love to. Maybe sponsor me. But yeah, I don't want to spend $30 on dice or another unit. Get real, bro. Oh, that was disgusting.
What are you sure they do?
Into your speeder bikes. 4 hits.
Cover, they're cover 1, so cancel
that 1.
Yep.
So 3. They're white dice, aren't they?
Yep. You might actually kill 1.
You're going to die.
You might do.
You will. 3 white dice. 3 blanks. That's not a hit. That's not a
That
pass.
surges.
No, it doesn't.
I'm looking at it right now. It does.
Oh, so you get 1 wound, so you got 1 wound left.
Yep.
Yeah. Scrappy little things, these speeder bikes. They haven't done too well over the previous 3 missions, but they're holding up quite well at the moment. Another suppression, 1 more wound, so they're still full unit strength. Yeah, good for them. Alright, so Leia's been drawn from the random order pool. She's given take cover to the Wookiees and to these rebel troopers here, and is just going to shoot in with her blaster pistol into these survivable speeder bikes. They won't survive this one.
Thanks.
1 crit, that's all we need.
Cover cancels it.
No. She's got sharpshooter, reduces cover.
Oh, well, they upgrade cover so they reduce cover.
She also has pierce, so you can't really save it.
Well, I'm going it.
Yeah, roll it. Blank.
You actually killed
1 bike's dead. Woo!
Took you long enough.
Bingo. So Yellow Stormtrooper squad activated, moved towards the debris, took a shot into the AT-RT with the missile launcher, taking off 1 wound, and shot into these guys doing nothing. This Rebel Trooper squad has activated, moving once and going to make a shot into the heavy weapons team. Ooh.
Cancels out 1, you deserve that.
So one more black dice to re-roll. So that is a hit.
2 hits.
Alright, so we landed 2 hits into the heavy weapons team, rolling 2 red dice for defense, 1 wound remaining, so just need to fail 1. That's failed, I remember that. The surges do nothing.
Oh yeah, they don't do nothing with defense.
That's how we got you last time.
Yep.
Boom! Alright man, open fire. We need to clear that encampment right now. Roger, roger. Oh yeah, good start. Alright, so the Emperor has activated, just doing a double movement towards the big band of rebel forces. I'm not too sure what his plan is. I know he's got Force Lightning, I remember that from like Mission 2. I'm not too sure exactly what he's going to do, but I don't care. We've activated these rebels here, and they're going to open fire into the Emperor. Let's kill him. The rebel troopers have fired into Darth Sidious, evil Sith Emperor, landing in 4 regular hits, 1 critical hit.
Darth Sidious.
Rolling in, huh?
He's not Darth Sidious.
He's Darth Sidious is Palpatine.
No, Darth Sidious is the guy who got his head cut off.
Darth Sidious is Palpatine.
No, he's not.
He is. He's the leader of Star Wars, mate.
Is he?
Yeah.
One of those blue clips.
Just Darth Tyrannus. Oh, 2 failed.
1 pass.
2 more to roll. Oh, 1 off the table and 1 off. So that's 4 failed. How many wounds does he have?
5.
So he's got 1 wound left.
And he's got aim tokens there, at least.
Alright.
He's not going to do any good.
What were you planning? Just put him in the lamb to the slaughter. Alright. Empire activation. Alright, so while I was away from the table, Veers has activated and miraculously landed 2 critical hits. Again, without my knowledge, and apparently shooting into these rebel troopers. So we'll just have to take that as it lies. 2 blankies, 2 guys dead.
Are you alleging foul play?
I certainly am. Alright, Fido, so almost at the end of turn 2, the fighting is fierce. Rebels and Empire both fighting to secure this zone here, clear the debris, and make their way into the Jedi Temple to recover the relic. Heavy casualties on both sides. The Emperor foolishly stood into the middle of the ground and found himself under heavy assault by the rebel troopers. They lost troopers as a result, but still hanging in there. Luke Skywalker has been drawn from the random order pool, so he's going to make a move. He is going to use force push to pull the Emperor, and he's going to end the Emperor right here, right now. So Luke moves forward, and he calls upon the Force. He's a Skywalker. It's in his blood. The Emperor fights against him, but he gets pulled straight towards Luke. And the fight is about to go down there, team. Tune in, watch the Emperor get defeated by the last Jedi, Luke Skywalker. Alright, so Luke moved forward. He pulled the Emperor towards him and charged in for an attack, swinging Anakin's lightsaber. 5 black dice. 2 hits. Alright, so Luke slashes in, delivering 3 wounds. Emperor is saving them on red dice, 3 red dice. If he fails even just 1, his time is done and he will be defeated on Tatooine. Roll a fail. He rolled 2 fails. Emperor is defeated. The enemy commander is dead, and we're only in turn 2. What are the consequences of that? You just lose his specific command cards. Command falls to Vader in his absence as well, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
So do I grab Vader's card?
No, because he wasn't prepared to lead. Alright, so Vader, so Luke has defeated the Emperor on Tatooine as they race for the Jedi Temple. Got got one more activation left by Vader though, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we'll go into that and wrap up turn 2. Alright, so end of turn 2, Whānau, in the Star Wars Legion battle report. 1,000 points, the battle for Tatooine. The Emperor has fallen. He led the command, he led the Empire to battle, looking to seize the Jedi Temple for himself. Mainly, he was hoping to unlock further secrets, but also prevent the rebels from gaining any further power. In this alternate universe, they have grown in power since defeating the Empire on Endor and destroying the second Death Star. So that's what he was hoping to do. However, in his arrogance, he stepped out, shot down by troopers, and finished off by Luke Skywalker. Now, I just confirmed with my opponent, he did have a plan. He was hoping to use his 1-pip command card and just unleash Force Lightning into everyone who would have been in proximity, and was just unaware that I had a full-strength Rebel squad available. So yeah, that's what happens when you don't pay attention. But you know, the tide of battle has turned. I've got a lot of units. He's got a lot of units who can't shoot for anything. They get high defense rolls but low shooting rolls. So be interesting as we move into turn 3. Initiative passes to the rebels. Back to the Empire. We'll see what happens. We'll issue commands as we look to clear the debris, get to the temple there, seize the Jedi relic. Who will win? Still anyone's game, so make sure you follow closely. But I'll catch you as we move into turn 3, command phase. Turn 3, battle for Tatooine, command phase. Initiative turn counter is with the Empire. So we'll flip our orders. 2 pips to 1. So 1 unit, I get to activate 2 units. Leia is still in command, no time for sorrows. Alright, so initiative with the Empire, I've issued orders to the Wookiee warriors and to the 5-man squad here of rebel troopers, led by my very own custom kit bash. It's just a simple head swap, swapping the head off this dude with the other commander. So, you know, we've got an alien rebel trooper leader. Very cool, very simple, and very effective. So those 2 units activated for the rebels. Red Stormtrooper squad have activated. They have moved forward and activated the turret, unleashing firepower onto the debris here and clearing the way towards the Jedi Temple. So Red Stormtrooper squads activate the turret here, blasting the debris and clearing the path towards the Jedi Temple. From there, the blue relic emanating, glowing and unleashing vibrations strong within the Force. Both sides now will race to seize it for themselves and achieve victory in the battle for Tatooine. So these rebel troopers are shooting into Yellow Stormtrooper squad. Landed 1 crit hit. This one was apparently cocked. We're just going to flip off to see if it is or not. So just flipping it. If it lands on the Empire symbol, then, you know, so I'll re-roll it. If not, then it stays. It's off the table, doesn't count.
Oh, fuck off.
Alright, so after all those shenanigans, 1 stormtrooper from the yellow squad has died. So my opponent now is drove from his random order pool with...
Speederbike.
Alright, Speederbike. 1 Speederbike. Speederbike here has zoomed forward and shot into the 3 rebel troopers. Looking for 2 white dice defense rolls. 2 blanks, so 2 guys dead. Wham wham. Drove from the random order pool for the rebels. We have HQ. Nice. So Luke has been drawn from the random order pool. He's going to use his force reflexes to gain a dodge token, and he's going to make 2 movements. 1 movement 2 movement into General Veers, and he gets a charge, making a free attack action. So he's going to swing in with his lightsaber into General Veers. So we've landed 3 hits into Veers from Luke. He's making 3 defense rolls. 2 blank, 1 pass, but pierce. Straight through, so dealing 3 wounds. How many does he have? 5. Alright, well he's only got 2 left now. Into Empire activation, drawing from the random order pool. What do they got? Off the table doesn't count. Come on, mate. What? Or Vader, or Vince. Alright, so Vader has activated next, drawn from the random order pool, a duel of fates. Joining in the combat here, swinging in with his lightsaber.
That's
2 hits.
That's 2.
Alright, so Luke's good, survived combat against his dad without suffering a single wound. So onto Rebel activation from the random order pool. The Rebel commandos have been drawn from the order pool and they're going to activate. Proton charge set by the saboteur, ready to detonate onto the speeder bike. Alright, so after all that, no damage taken by the Empire. Very, very crazy. They are resilient. The death of the Empire has stoked them to new heights. They will maintain their composure and continue the battle. Yellow Stormtrooper squad moved into the crater that has been left after the debris has been destroyed. They have wounded the AT-RT another wound, so bringing it up to its total resilience. So we're going to have to do the whatever happens when a vehicle passes, like the vehicle suppression test. Alright, battle for Tatooine continues. The Wookiees are activating next with their face-up order token issued in the command phase. They're going to make a movement and then a charge into the speeder bike here. Time to chop that thing up. It's been alive for far too long. Alright, so the Wookiees let out their classic war cry. Swinging their right blades into the speeder bike. We've got 8 black dice rolling in there now. Alright, so the Wookiees have landed 3 successful hits onto the speeder bike after those 8. Pretty sad, but oh well. So 3 white dice to make. Triple blanks. Oh, and that's enough to kill it, right? Another one bites the dust. So as the smoke clears, when that speeder bike is destroyed, we have a heavily wounded Veers. Darth Vader max health, a small squad of stormtroopers, 2 useless Imperial Royal Guards, and these guys up here, they ain't going to do nothing. But we'll continue with Empire activation, turn 3. Han has activated, climbing to the top of the platform and shooting into the red Stormtrooper squad. Alright, Han the sharpshooter has killed 2 of the Stormtroopers here, and he's going to focus his remaining firepower shooting down into the Stormtroopers. Yellow squad. So 2 hits. So those 2 hits will come with Pierce.
Can he use Pierce again after already using it once?
The gun just has Pierce equipped, so he's 2 more guys dead. Alright, so Empire have completed their activation. Their units have been thinned out heavily. AT-RT is up next. It is damaged, but it has passed its test, so it gets both its actions. The Emperor's guards have moved forward, standing just outside the temple, looking to move in to claim the relic. But the AT-RT won't let that happen. He's going to stomp forward now. AT-RT has stomped forward. It has been damaged, but it's not going to allow the Emperor's guards to step foot into the temple, opening fire with its rotary blasters. An absolute destruction bot from the Emperor's Royal Guards. Perhaps it's the Jedi presence, the spirits here that live inside the temple. But the dice failed them and they were wiped off the planet before they had a chance to step foot. They were so close too, very sad. or into the next rebel activation actually, because all the Empire units are dead. Alright, and final activations, Leia and that lone rebel trooper cleared out the 2 yellow stormtroopers, 1 guy left there to suppression at the end of the turn. So my opponent has decided to call it there with both a mutual agreement, just quickly sweeping over the battlefield as we head into turn 4. My opponent's without his original commander. He's got 1 stormtrooper, a wounded Veers, Darth Vader, and 2 troopers there that are going to be up against Han Solo. So yeah, very rough for him. Yeah, best to end it early, you know. Put yourself out of your misery there, mate. So very good decision made from your end. And so that's a rebel victory, a Jedi victory on the battle for Tatooine. We'll just quickly recap our story. With the defeat of the Empire on Tatooine, the rebels swiftly secured the Jedi Temple, fortifying it against further attack. If the Empire were to return, they would have a battle to claim this temple for themselves. Luke steps forward towards the glowing blue orb, accompanied by Han and Leia. What the hell is that? I'm not too sure. Force is strong around it. I can feel it from here. I sense no danger from it. I'm sure it will be fine. The Force will guide me, as it always does. Come in, General Organa. Come in, General Organa. Can you hear me?
This is General Organa. Who's speaking?
General Organa, this is Jyn Erso on Endor. We found something you're going to want to know about. Alright, and that'll wrap up the story there. Battle for Tatooine. Wrapped up in a nice, neat little package there. Cliffhanger ending. Luke has not touched the relic. Leia has received the transmission from Jyn Erso, who did she die on at the end of Rogue One? Well, alternate universe. I can do whatever the hell I want to do. So we'll see what Jyn Erso has found out on Endor. We'll return there in the next, say, 6 weeks. Looking to come back March 2020 there, whānau, with another season of Star Wars Legion, expanding the forces of the Rebels and the Empire, new units, new commanders, all that type of stuff, focusing around Jyn Erso. So plan with that, just this quick sneak peek. It's taking place simultaneously while the battle for Tatooine is happening. So we won't see Han, Leia, or Luke. And we also won't see Vader, Palpatine, Veers. Boba may pop in and out. But new heroes, new commanders, new story, and a new environment to battle on. Since everything has kind of expanded since we first started filming Star Wars Legion whenever it first came out. So hope that gets you excited. Hope that makes you want to tune in. Subscribe to the channel for more Star Wars Legion content to come. Focus on those smaller battles, that smaller narrative, something crafted with every story. More than people just throwing armies at armies. It's always what I like to do. Tell a story with everything I do. I am quite the storyteller. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it, whānau. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for more from me. I also do Warhammer 40k. New content for that set to release in early February, late January, if we're lucky, if I can meet the schedule. Like this video, share the video with your friends and family, and make sure you tune in. Thanks once again to all the support for this new season of Star Wars. It has been very good. I don't know if I've just struck while the iron was hot with Star Wars, Rise of Skywalker, all that stuff. But it has been amazing to see the views pile in, the likes and the comments as well. So thanks once again. Hope you enjoyed the battle for Tatooine. The story will be continued in March as we go to Endor and see what Jyn Erso has uncovered on Endor. So I'll catch you then. But thank you for watching. I am your humble host, the Māori Wargamer, ka kite, anō.